The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good Tuesday morning, fellas. Welcome to FOMC Day. Bonds ripping higher. Guys, good morning. James, good morning. Marco, Jock, Chad. Fellas, good morning. Leo, today is Tuesday. It is May 3rd. It's almost Kentucky Derby Day, guys. Those of you that pay attention to the Derby. Hope you guys all had a great afternoon yesterday after we left. Arjan, good morning. Afternoon session was slow until about 3:30, and then the markets rocketed. We did have 3 or 4 nice ES trades while we were in the room. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome. I do have I have not done any trades yet in the funded trader, so we're coming in at 0. I'll show you the trades that could have been taken. This is gold. Could have had a nice short on gold and a nice long. This is the NASDAQ. Winner on the long, winner on the short, winner on the long again. Morning, Tom. Again, I've taken no trades. Here is the ES. I'm only interested in 6 o'clock. Got a losing trade here on the ES, but then a winning trade, so there'd be one losing trade. And here is the YM. Losing trade on a short. There's the 8 o'clock bell, and then a winning trade on the long. So we'd have some nice profits. Depends on how you're trading it, of course. We're looking for small incremental moves. We have had one trade on the NASDAQ on the regular bot, our regular settings. Here that is. So we've got first target at up $290. And then we've got a runner that's up 465. I have no idea how close that is to target. Nor do I care at this point. Yesterday, I attempted to show you guys the scalping bots and the original bots. Today, I'm just going to let the original bots trade. There's between order flow and the funded trader bots we're working on, it's impossible for me to try to move 12 bots, 11 bots, call order flow trades, etc. So today I'll show you guys these totals at the end, as I do every day. But I will not move them over. I think most of us are focused anyways at this point on the let's get funded bots, right? In any event, good morning. Today is the start of FOMC, as I'm sure you are all aware. All right, that bot just got second target, so it's done. So the bot's up $860. Good morning, I mean. Okay, one trade on the the NASDAQ. First and second targets hit, it's up 860. Albert, good morning. Guys, for those of you that have never traded FOMC, it tends to be slow and choppy. I expect the same today. Looks like we will grind to VWAP. I will show you my levels for today. We'll go over charts momentarily. But in any event, good morning and welcome back. If you're on trial, if anyone has questions, please feel free to put them in the member chat. Unless that question is, when will those settings be in the member area? I don't know. I will get them there. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. Nice, Ray. How's the lake? Beautiful lake. Did you get the house opened? It's cold up there? I thought it was in the 70s. My daughter said it was warm. She's in Buffalo. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk, which I'm able to do. All right, so there's gold, right? So we'll see. So I'm able to do that. Well, Paul, you're in a different situation, and immediately this trade, goes against. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. I'm looking at it here and I'm saying, okay, I'm trading down into VWAP. I know that if this trade's going to work, it's probably got to get through 59.8. So let me do this. Not a great trade as I see it from an order flow standpoint, trading into the volume point of control. This could be where it stops. 58.9. We might get 59. All right, never mind. We got target one, and it went to break even. Now, if this catches this swing here at 58.3, it's going to go for a ride. I have exits on, yes. I'm not using them though. I'm using the ATM that I want. The key here is going to be 58.3. Okay. So we would have hit first target if I used the bot's target. There's nothing to trail yet unless I want to use the trail. I don't want to use the trail. I expect a bounce here. We didn't break 58.3. And the break even plus one is awfully tight on this smaller time frame. So I suspect I'll get hit. Now, if we catch this swing, this is going to dump. If I wanted to attempt to catch the swing, I would use the trail at 61.4. You'll notice I have the out. Okay, $80. So $420 to home. And then I'm done. Okay. Now, I know gold usually trades like slop with FOMC. I don't see anything else that's even remotely close to taking a trade. So again, Charles, I know you guys are all chomping on the bit, okay? And everybody wants to know, what are the settings? I'll repeat this again. What are your settings? What are the secondary time frames? What are the moving averages? What is the ATR setting? What is this? What is that? Blah, 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 right? I get that. So I'm going to repeat this. Until these settings have proven themselves, I am not going to post them in the member area or share them. If I lose $80, I don't care. If you lose $80, good morning, Johan, you will care, especially if you reset 2 or 3 times and then you say, oh man, those settings don't work. I just lost a couple $100. Let me lose my money first. I've always taken that position. We got a trade on the regular bot. Guys, I promise you, if these prove to be valuable, I will share them with everybody. We have a gold trade, but it only has 2 contracts on it. I don't know why. Hang on, I got to find the damn bot. I am not going to move these. Well, it got target. Got target. Hang on, guys. All right, there we go. Change the ATM. So the regular bots are up $970. Guys, I promise you this. Anybody that has bought the bot, if these prove to be fruitful, you will have the settings. Okay? Let's see here, guys. So we've had 2 regular bot trades. They're up $1,000. 970. You guys can see we're almost parked. That's how slow we are. Anybody have any questions? I didn't turn my bots on at 6 a.m., Jacques. The regular bot took a trade on NASDAQ for a first and second target, and the regular bot took a short on gold for first target. The ATM was at 2 contracts. I don't know why. Maybe I changed it. Yeah, it's in and out already, Patrick. Look. It's right here. It's in and out. First target only. So it took it. I don't know when it took it, and I'm so, hang on one second, guys. Apple potential W pattern, Facebook potential cup and handle pattern, SPY potential inverse head and shoulders for a burst higher. So yesterday, if you guys joined late, yesterday I attempted to be a dog with four tails, meaning I was attempting to call order flow trades and read order flow. I was attempting to show you the funded trader bots that we're working with. And I attempted to show you guys the regular bots when they fired trades. While I have ADD, and it generally suits me well, it is virtually impossible for me to move 5 charts for the regular bots, 4 charts for the trading bots or the funded trader bots, as well as read order flow, etc. What I have decided to do was just allow the regular bots to trade on their own. At 11 o'clock, I will go over all the trades, and I will show you when they trigger this, because I can monitor them here. What I'm not going to do is, first off, in order to clear space, I had to stack the regular bots on top of each other. So I'm not going to sort through them to find them. I don't know when it fired, but gold fired and hit first target. So again, if I use the trailing stop on this gold trade, you'd almost have a $250 runner, right? So 250 and 80, you'd be at 330 on that. You'd be at 330 instead of $80. So it's going to be dependent on how you guys trade these things. You guys will notice I am not trading a crude bot today. I am not trading a crude bot other than the regular bot. Morning, Greg. Thanks, Jeff. Well, I struggled yesterday trying to move all those charts around, man. Yeah, I need 4 more screens. That's what I need. I have 6, and I have charts condensed on every single screen. I am watching roughly 50 charts. Now, coming into the open, I'm always leery, but so my stop, relatively small stop for crude. I'm behind these buyers. Now, they're not big, and we really need to get up through the sellers here. We need to get up through this group of sellers. So if we can pop above 5, this will go. First target, I'm trying to come in just ahead of the swing. There's 5 or 6 ticks if you guys want to whack at it and take risk off. Your prerogative. Some sellers showed up here. An 11 and an 11. If we get above this group of sellers in here, from 2 candles back. Two minutes, top of the hour. The ES bot will, I think, fire a long trade. It is. It will. All right. Again, trade them as you see fit. We got through those sellers. We didn't pop the point of control. 37 net buyers is not. You'll see my order flow, same thing, guys. My timer keeps stopping on my charts. 22 seconds, top of the hour. There we go. 13. If you want 13 ticks, 12 ticks net, your prerogative. All right, ES fired a trade. I'll show you what that looks like in 1 second. That's on the regular bots. So here's the ES trade. Entry was 41.60. Stop is 40.5. Target 1 is 66. Target 2 is 69.75. Target 3 is 86.50. 2 contracts on. It's up $50. If I wanted to close that trade, I just hit the X. All right, NASDAQ, gold. I'm sorry, crude. Buyer, seller. I'll take my breakfast after this trade, fellas. If it takes me out, the probabilities are where my stop is, it's going to continue lower, which is what it looks like. It's sitting on a pivot here. If it breaks here, this could work down to 103 and change. All right, so out. Gave ticks, but stop. All right, guys, I'm going to quickly take breakfast. Now it's down 150. Again, I can monitor the trade without looking at the bot from this. I'll be back, guys, in a bit. Target 1 filled on the Russell Originals. Unfortunately, ES is going to go to a loss on the original bots. Target 2 filled on the Originals. I'm paying no attention to the bots themselves, merely watching here. There's value area low. I have nothing on the other bots. Nice job. Nice job. All right, we're holding 50 on the ES. I'm going to try an ES long, guys. Damn it. Out on the Russell. All right, I'm going to try a long. I'm late on this trade. 56. We're the first target at 58. Something got target. RTY is now long on the original bot with first target hit. And here's your ES trade. Almost, no, didn't quite get there. It actually hit target and didn't fill me. YM bot's going to go long. Come on. There it is. We got our first target on ES, fellas. NASDAQ still chinking around. Target now, we got to get above 62. And target becomes about 74. All right. YM is long on the new bot. There's target one filled. Target one filled. Target two filled. So in my daily goal of 500, I'm now at 405. This will shut off at 500. Okay? This is trade number 2 on the funded trader bots. I did not. The bot did. I don't trade the YM. I'll let the bot trade it. So we're at 400, fellas. 405. We need 90 bucks and the bots will be done for the day. No, 500 total. 500 total. And we got an order flow trade. Okay, out there. So the original bots are up 3,000 bucks currently with the ES trade still on. NASDAQ still jumping around like, you know, it lost its puppy. So at 500 bucks, nice job, Ron. You're up 548 in your Apex account. If NASDAQ decides to go long, we'll be done for the day. Or if something takes a trade and gets a first target, we're done for the day. We're 10 ticks basically from target, from being done for the day, which would put us up over 2,000 on a $3,000 funding goal. It's going up. I mean, chillax, brother. We're going longs today. Chillax. Long as we stay above 41.50, we're good. Right now, the ES is chopping around. Yep, I know I'm watching order flow. All right, something filled. Something else got target already. Russell, that's the third trade of the day on target. First target is hit. The original second target is hit. And the original bots are up 33.15, but ES is kind of dragging right now. ES and NASDAQ are and have been in shorts. And that's the Russell. So the bots are up 30. The originals are up. Steve, that's the whole point of me doing the evaluation, isn't it? I'm evaluating them. Still holding this 50. Guys, just be patient with the settings, okay, fellas? You guys all want to do them in sim. That's great. There's absolutely no point. There's no point in you guys trading my settings in sim. It's utterly useless. Me too, Randy. The point I'm making is if you guys are willing to put your money up, then great. Go ahead and trade them. I can't promise any results. We'll see how they work. So far, they're working well. If I'd have started at 6 o'clock this morning, as we normally do, I'd be long done. All right, NASDAQ's got buyers. ES back above 50. Where's my damn order flow? NQ and ES are doing nothing at this point. Gold is doing nothing. 50 is now resistance. NASDAQ's off 59. ES is down 4. YM's down 25. Well, but listen, the impatience doesn't help you. NASDAQ's got net selling at the moment, but I think we get a bid back up to 52, 53 on NASDAQ. Long to 50, 52, 53 is what it's trying to do. ES back above 50. I'm interested. Short of that, I've got nothing. As far as the regular bots are concerned, the originals, we're up. All right, now we have a trade on Russell again on the Unirenko. This may be trade number 4. We now have, that's right, crude on the originals. There goes your NASDAQ. Target filled, I assume, on the Russell. Russell got target 1. ES and crude still on. We're at 37.40 and 405 on the bots. We're back above 50. Here we go. There goes your ES back above 50. Target filled on something. No idea what, guys. Russell got target 2. Bots up almost 4,000. The originals out on target 3. ES and crude still jocking around. NASDAQ, ES still putzing around in a small area between value area low and high. That's it. We're trading 46 to 15 handle range on this ES, guys. Long as we're above 50, we'll get a candle close above 50 in a minute and 10 seconds. I like the longs. Again, the funded trader bots, there are no trades to show. I'd show them. They're up for. And now another trade. Russell again on the Unirenko. I did not touch RTY. I don't think. I'll look later. Remind me at 11 o'clock when I go over the charts. "13 seconds to the next candle. We're above 50. We're just chopping around that 41.50 zone, guys. And we're not going to make it. All right, something got target. Russell got target 1. Russell got target 1. Russell got target 2. We're over $4,000 on the originals. CL coming back. ES still chopping around, but I'll take a 51 long on the ES if it gets there. And the other bots, guys, out on the ES bot. Russell got all 3 targets, I think. Russell got all 3 targets. NASDAQ is in shorts, has been in shorts since just before the open. So if I would have taken that at 924, again, we'd be done. So I need a reversal there. Gold is in longs. ES in shorts after this chopping around. And YM in shorts. So the indices are currently in shorts, unless we get a reversal somewhere. I got nothing. You can close that. I think the path of least resistance now is down to support at 35. And even 22. I think on the hourlies we come down unless they find buyers and get back above 50. ES is headed lower. Original bot total as of right now, 26.90 with this crude trade on. And first target is at 104.42. And we are at 20, we've hit 30. So I'm with, we're not close to target yet. Yeah, I like AMD if we get 80, 82. Is that where you look at, Mimi? That 80, 82? All right, back above 50. I'm going to be long ES. Well, we were back above 50. Come on. We've pulled VWAP lower. Damn it. NASDAQ. Come on. Get above that 50. Got nothing on the funded trader bots, which is fine. I don't need a million trades. One will do. Need to get back above 48 first. If ES gets above 62, 63, she goes. All right, there goes. Come on, ES. Let's go. This 50 is being an obstinate thing, but if we can get above 50, 51, see it? This is where we're struggling. This 41.50. That's the war. Nothing in the YM, nothing in NASDAQ, nothing in ES relative to the funded trader bots. I have no additional bot trades to show at this point on the originals. All right, something filled somewhere. Russell again. Gold is bid nicely. Told you guys today I liked gold. I liked GLD. ES is struggling, guys, at 52. Need to pop 53, call it, and this thing it'll get us first target. 5 handles. Trade them as you see fit, guys. Almost. We got 54.50. We should get the 5. Russell got target on the original bots. There's our target on ES. All right, crude is now in the money, not much. Russell got target 1. NASDAQ is turning up finally. Look at this, ES. I'm going to get stopped to break even at 50. Out. We're still holding 50. Out on the Russell. Russell's not had a losing trade. I'll check my settings when we do them at 11 o'clock. NASDAQ is just hanging out below VWAP. Eventually, we're going to get a move above VWAP. Well, it's the original, Patrick. It's the original. I'm not using the Russell on the funded trader. I took it off yesterday. I don't know, guys. You guys can offer all the suggestions you'd like as to what it may be. Another Russell. It could be. I will check it at 11 o'clock. Until then, I'm not going to address it. It's a waste of my time. I don't know. It's possible. Target filled on the Russell. I mean, I should be trading that on the funded trader. Crude is almost to target 1. It did get target 1. We're not going to get another gold trade today on the funded bots. The only shot we have is the ES breaks up, the NASDAQ, or the YM. That's it. NASDAQ has a small negative delta, 800 contracts. Stupid NASDAQ is stuck at 45. AMD daily up. Okay. I'm not buying it here. I'm going to try this ES again. 51. All right. NASDAQ is finally getting a bid. Here goes your ES. NASDAQ may turn up on the scalper bot. If we get above VWAP, we're going to fly. And I want this target at 75. Another 5 handles on the ES, fellas. Still can't break 56, 57. Value area high is 59.60. Once we get VWAP on the NASDAQ, we'll go. Maybe the next 10-minute bar at 10 o'clock. Joel's job openings. Durable goods at 10 o'clock. What is NQ321? I don't know what that is. Patrick. Oh, NASDAQ is 321 ticks. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I want 74. Anybody in the ES? Guys, we beat the snot out of the ES, fellas. We beat it good. Long NASDAQ, fellas. Long NASDAQ. It should work up to 112. I'm not saying it's not going to be back and forth, but we're going to 112. Okay, Okay, Earl. All right, we're going to get a long on the ES on the bot here. No, failed. Next 10-minute bar, which is going to be at 10 o'clock, I think is our push. ES needs to break out above 60. Okay, crude is out and done. There's no bot trades. We're at 27.70 on the originals, 405 on the funded. Very few trades today. There we go. We're squeezing. We're squeezing. Damn it, did this take me out? It did. Son of a bitch. Long NASDAQ, fellas. NASDAQ's going to go long in 35 seconds on that bot, as will the ES. 24 seconds. These will both go long. Okay, they're both long. I'm going to close this here. I'm going to move this to break even. There we go. We're done. We're done. 727.50 on top of 1,500 yesterday. 1,530 yesterday. So 2 days of trading these bots. We're done. 1,530 plus 727.50. We're at 2257.50. Okay? We're done. They're off. No mas. Roberto Duran. No mas. We'll go over all trades later. Told you, 10 o'clock candle. You should be long NASDAQ, long ES. Is everybody good? All right, now let me do this. Let me find that Russell bot. This bot's going to go long here in the 3 minute. There's crude, gold, and Russell. 1 minute. Guys, at this point, not making money. I don't consider the bots because I don't know how you guys trade them or not, right? So I don't know. So what I'm talking about primarily is order flow. If you're not taking order flow trades, then obviously, but we have this afternoon, so. NASDAQ looks like it's going to come to 13,070. YM rolled over. And I'll go over all bot trades at 11 o'clock. There's 70. This is just a pullback within the hourly. Support is going to be 58 to 60. ES back to that 50 and bounced. See what happens here, fellas. Up to 2,000 now net sellers in the NASDAQ. out on that NASDAQ trade. Below 49, we could keep selling. ES holding value area low. If we push back up about 51, I would be interested in that trade again. NASDAQ long at 81. Wrong line. Damn, Scott. Okay, back above 51. NASDAQ needs to break this 81 is your entry on the NASDAQ. 81. We're not holding. We never broke it. We have another bot trade somewhere. Russell. That's it. NASDAQ looks like it wants to break down to 13,015. Unless it breaks above 81, there's no trade. The trade is short to 14. NASDAQ, or I'm sorry, ES right back. The only long I have on the NASDAQ, guys, is above that 81. NASDAQ's off 20 points. I mean, we're down nothing. We're flat. This is par for FOMC. Par for FOMC. I do think it's longs. I like ES longs, guys. I don't. You guys can see that we're putzing around this 50 level. And every time, every time we cross over it, I still think this is longs. I don't have us in shorts. This NASDAQ, same thing. I really don't have us in shorts. But you have to understand, yesterday should have, was our indication that we're probably longs, right? We put in a daily hammer, but we're dealing with the Europeans. Once we get rid of Europe, we will probably trade longs again. This is not shorts. It's nice to get some help from NASCRAC. We're longs, guys. You've got a target at 59.60. If you're taking order flow trades, you're making money. There you go. 60 target hit. 60 target hit. Target now is 75. Maybe 73. Ahead of that. Still can't get above value area high. We're trading basically here to here with 50 as our line in the sand. Guys, the bots today, the regular bots, especially because of the Russell, which is now killing itself. Again, I'm paying no attention to the regular bots, which were up about $4,000 at one point. My focus is on the funded trader bots. Just going through my emails. If anybody wants a trade here on NVIDIA, there's a scalp. Friday expiration, 175 puts. They're a buck. Friday expiration, 175 puts. You trade them for 20-25%. Stop is if the stock goes over 200. ES just does not want to break out of this range. Guys, bear with me. All right, NASDAQ should go to 70. There goes ES, it's breaking out. Almost. I think ES breaks out in the 1030 candle. But it's longs, guys. We're longs. $10.30 candle is when I think we break. Getting a bunch of small little first targets here, fellas. That's it. We're going up. Look at your order flow. We've pulled everything lower. We're free now, I think, guys. 1030 candle. If you guys want to try to buy 61, you can buy 60, 61 with a first target at 67. NASDAQ looks like it's going to break out as well. And NASDAQ should trade, I think, up near 115. But the ES is the easier trade. Here's where we are in the ES, guys. We should get to 74, 75. It's just a very slow trade. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 1030 candle, which is not 2 minutes. And what the freak with my, I don't think it's my I don't think it's this. Minute and 22 seconds, we're going to get the 1030 candle. And we're on the cusp of breaking up. There we go. 67 is target one. See if NASDAQ's got a shot. NASDAQ's pushing up as well. NASDAQ needs to push up above 85, and you're going to trade 106. 85, and you trade 106. If anybody bought those NVIDIA puts at $1, take half your position off now. You're up 30% already. Their 67 target hit. Now free. NASDAQ's moving up or trying. I mean, there's some buyers. I told you ES is the easier trade. And it's just little dink and dunk scalps, 4 and 5 handles. Unfinished auction here to come back and get. It's filled. Now the 95 has risen. We may cap out here at 69. Eventually, we're going higher today. Is there anybody not making money, fellas? Is there anyone that's not making money? Well, you're doing your own thing, brother. Anybody else? Okay, so you, as I said, you're doing your own thing, right? You're not trading. I've been pretty spot on with ES, guys. It's a much easier trade than this NASDAQ. You did your own thing and screwed up? All right, what do I got to find you? Tell me what I have to find. How much? Oh, it's nothing. Okay. We're not getting any help with the NASDAQ. We got nothing. YM is pushing up if you trade YM. YM is long here, 33,000, 30.50. Never mind. Never mind. YM is long. YM is long. YM and ES are easier trades. I don't trade this stupid YM, but it's long. Your target today is 148 if you trade it. I don't trade it. Russell, I got nothing. I really don't trade Russell. ES to me is an easier trade. ES is longs, guys, with patience. It's, again, it's FOMC tomorrow, right? So I think we're just going to drift back and forth, but higher is the drift. ES is long, 73, 74. I've been saying this all morning. All morning. Look where we're going. 75. If we can break above 75, we're going to trade to 4,200 today, fellas. Now, we could find sellers up here. We got 73. All right, close enough for hand grenades. We're still going to get 74. Nice job, Arjen. Nice job. And NASDAQ, where did I tell you NASDAQ was going to trade? I said 106. All right, 103 and a half. It's just not a fast trade, guys. It's not. NASDAQ is longs too, guys. But they're going to pull back on us. They're drifting. But they're drifting higher. All right, hit my 106 target. It's 26 handles. And up we go ski. We're going to trade back to 150 on the NASDAQ. Back and forth, back and forth. ES runs into a little bit of resistance at 75, which might be the day high. Yeah, 76 is the day high. On NASDAQ or ES, Paul? Yeah, I mean, that's basically all I've done. So I'll show you guys where I'm at. That is one funded account. And that is the bot funded account. So I'm 727.50 on one, 705 on another. Small 2 and 3 handle scalps on this. But combined, it's a almost $1,500 day with not a lot of movement. Nice job, Paul. You're up 900 just scalping. I mean, I'd rather scalp than anything. Which we'll probably do a lot of this afternoon. Because I suspect this market's going to be slow. Slow. Very few people are going to do anything ahead of FOMC. So if you want to scalp the ES, like I taught you guys, here, I'm going to show you. We had our short here. You guys all know what the what you're targeting. Now you've got another scalp short here, 67. With a stop at 69. There's 67 quarter. I mean, it literally is floating. Literally is just floating. Target one hit. Target one hit. Now it's a free trade. I just gave you the trade, fellas. Anybody take it? It's money. I can do this all day for $150 trades. Okay, James. Okay, Robert. Now it's free. So if you short it, if you scalp 67, you hit almost 5 handles, $250 runner. And I think you're going to get more out of this on the downside. There you go. Almost 7 handles. Easy peasy, fellas. Easy peasy. We will get a ton of those trades this afternoon because that's all this market's going to give us. Volume is 2% below our 3-month average daily volume. Something's getting targets. Again, at 11 o'clock, I'll go over bot trades. Any of my trials have any questions? Nobody has any questions. All right. Again, we're done for the day. We're within $800 of passing a combine with this bot and these settings. Gold would have been 4 for 4 on the session. NASDAQ with these settings, one for one. That's at 544. We wouldn't take that trade. 1 for 1, 620. We'd have been done on that trade. But 1 for 1, 2 for 2. Three for 3. Four for 4. Losing trade. Depends how you traded it. If you're scalping at it, it's a winning trade. But if you're using the ATM or the identified targets, it's a loser. So 4 for 4, 4 for 5, 4 for 6, and 5 for 7. These are the actual targets now, guys. These are 2 targets. These are not the scalps. If we were just scalping 15 and 20 tickets, 20 ticks. So this bot was on the day 5, 4, 7, 2 targets. Okay. YM 1 for 1. No, 0 for 1. 1 for 2, 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 5, 5 for 6, 5 for 6. Those are 2 targets, not scalping, not taking 10 and 15 ticks. If I were taking 10 and 15 ticks, every single trade's a winner. This is the ES. 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 4 for 5, 4 for 6, 4 for 7, and 5 for 8, and 6 for 9. 6, 4, 9. These are 2 targets now, guys, not scalping, right? I'm using a regular ATM. I'm using the bot's ATM. Right? The goal is only $500 a day. So we finished 727. Not bad, Robert. Now you got a 20 handle runner. Started with a scalp. 20 handle runner. $1,000 on the runner. Wee baby. Anybody have any questions, guys? Nice. Out $1,000. Nice job.